Hello everyone, today I'm going to be playing Build to Survive. So let's get into today. So I'm going to show you guys how to make like a cute little house. And then I'm going to show you like how to decorate and stuff. Also give you some pointers. So let's get into today's live stream. Bobby XD is here with us today. Oh, okay. So I'm going to start with a new base. Obviously, this is my treehouse, which I will show you guys. I'm currently being attacked by aliens. So inside you have like a little gaming hangout and like places to sit. I made a little fire pit. There's a TV, couch, sofa area. That's all I have really built for now. And then there's going to be an upper layer here, as you can see, that I'm working on. I was gonna put, I don't know what this is gonna be yet. But I'm gonna have like a little workout exercise kind of room somewhere in the bedroom. It's gonna be here. This is gonna be a little bathroom. Let's see what else. And then I had a whole upstairs, but I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna just go jump out a window or something. Get out of here. And then I'll quick show you my yard, and then I will choose a new paint. So yeah, it's there's like a little pond here. And then I added the monkey balls, so like you climbing, you can fall into the water kind of thing. And then there's a slide, so you can slide right into the pond. And then there's a trampoline, of course. Ooh. And I added a couple of spotlights down here, as you can notice. And then put some swords there. And then it has this. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my base. So go to my saves. I'm gonna save that one, and I'm gonna load base 5. Okay, so the first step is you have to decide if you want this green layer down or not, or if you want to change it. I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna go with marble, and I'm gonna do a yard, but a small yard. Maybe a backyard. So let's start with a base. So my base, I'm gonna do marble. And I'm just gonna put all these bricks down for now. And then I can decide from there if I want like, okay, I'm being attacked by mummies, so the best thing I do when I'm being attacked by something is I just put a bunch of bricks around myself. And now you see how I can keep building at the same time without getting injured. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna have to delete some of these bricks eventually, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna stick all these down. So what I'm thinking is, actually, I'm gonna add grass. I'm gonna put a layer of grass down. I'm gonna have like, thinking these blocks right here. I don't think I want these blocks. I'm gonna add just a little corner of grass here. I think that's gonna be good. Just, yeah. Like that. I think that's enough grass. And then I'm gonna build from there and go. So I'm gonna go back to the marble. I'm gonna first delete these blocks that I don't need. And then I'm gonna probably make a room where I can hide from whatever's gonna attack me while I'm building. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this first. Now I have to decide, do I want a little backyard? Because I think a little backyard would be really cute. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is segment off I'm gonna figure out how many bricks I want to do. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe right there would be good if I want a whole backyard. So let's go with that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and add my bricks in a straight line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill the rest of this area in with just this marble. Unless I decide to change the flooring, which I might do. Maybe I'll change the floor. So I'm just gonna make an outline, actually. Let's just start with an outline of the house. I'm gonna leave that as is because I like that. I'm gonna leave the extra layers, not plastic. No, not tile. Well, I might want tile, but not right now. Okay, we gotta run for our lives. Okay, then now you see how this is all segmented out. I'm gonna leave that as is for now because I don't know what I want to do for the flooring yet. But I'm gonna add grass. So I'm just gonna run away from these ninjas and add my grass as I go. I could hide inside the grass if I really wanted to, but I'm just gonna keep going with what I have. Oh. I really want to have like a nice backyard. I think that would be really cool. Now I'm just gonna lay all my grass down. Ooh. You sure that might be okay? Because I might do 2 layers high, and you'll see why in a minute. Because I was thinking of adding some steps, making this a little bit higher. So let's do that first, actually, and then I can go back to the grass. Let's see, I'm gonna do the marble because I really like the marble. Yeah, marble is really pretty. I really like it. I also can change the coloring of this marble. I did buy the paint, so if I choose to, you can customize however you like your colors, which we will do probably in a little bit, but not right now. So I'm thinking the house will start up a little higher. Let's make just a little porch. Just a little porch would be cute. So let's start with that. And then in the backyard, I could always do a little deck if I want. Now, I don't know if I want to keep it marble. I might. I don't know. I think the house can be right here, so I'm going to go ahead and add the steps. And I'm going to do a glass front door area because I really like this glass. I think it makes it look... What was that?
Oh.
Oh, I just died because I wasn't paying attention. Something fell and I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to buy anything. Okay, these Freddies are getting really annoying. Okay. Freddies, leave me alone. Now, I haven't decided. I'm going to add a pool, and I don't know if I want it to be a front pool or a backyard pool. I haven't decided. I was thinking of putting a little pool here. Actually, I might just go ahead and do that. I'm going to add a little pool. Okay. It's not going to be a big pool because this is going to be a small house. Or I can could put the pool on the top. I don't know what to do. Let's go ahead and just add the pool though. A little pool in here. Would be nice. So we're going to go ahead and delete some of this grass out of the way that we don't need. And I'm going to go ahead and insert, how about some tile? It's gonna be a very small pool. Actually, it could be more like a hot tub. So that's the... So we're going to make it so it can be indoor as well. So I'm going to go ahead and delete more of this grass. And then we're going to go ahead and delete this here as well. And then we're going to leave an opening so you can get into the pool. Add some more tile. There we go. And then you add tile here too. And then we can go ahead and add a water. Oh no, it's a Jax. Oh, Jax, get away. I need to start building more of the house so it can have like a safe place to hide from Jax. Ooh. Ah! It's hard to build when they're chasing you. Oh wow, look at somebody else's treehouse over here. I think this is Pandas? I don't know who is this. Rootsberry? I forgot who Rootsberry is, but I know that person. And then over here is Bobby's house that she's working on. Okay, I can go back to my house finally. Okay, let's get this pool started. Gonna be, like I said, a very small pool. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete the things I don't need. And then we're gonna add some steps. We're gonna do the tile steps for the pool area, and then I'm gonna go back and use the marble for the front area. There you go. Okay. Then I'm going to segment off this house a little bit more. Hopefully. Let's go get our front door made over here. I'm going to do marble. That's going the wrong way. Let's see. Okay, marble. It's going the right way. So you see how our house starts up on a higher level? That's what I'm going to go for, that look. And then we have a little area. I need to go up. We need to add a little bit more blocks here. And take some more marble and add up. And then I can make the front door. And then Bob's gonna try to attack me. Bob and his minions. You know. Okay. I'm thinking I'll do windows here in a bit. Ah, Bob, stop trying to kill me. Now what I like to do, especially when building, is I like to have higher ceilings, because when you jump, it's so awkward when you're hitting the ceiling, and the higher ceilings make it look so much nicer personally. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just about done being attacked, finally. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and... Oop, I'll be back. Okay. Ah, yeah, I'm back. Now what we're gonna do is I was gonna work on the door here, but I'm currently being attacked by werewolves, so I'm gonna have to wait a second. I'm gonna go look at the comment section. Wait, how is that? Yes, I am at the hospital today. Obviously, I mean it's pretty obvious. Ah, werewolves. So I was just looking at the comment section. So this particular hospital is weird. The certain hospitals I go to allow me to like what's going on? Hold on. Look, I think I can finally walk on my door. Where is my house now? Hold on, I'm just checking something. Okay, so like I said, some of the hospitals, like, it's weird, it doesn't let me do the chat function, so I have to use my phone and put it on mobile data because they put YouTube on restricted mode. But some of the hospitals do and some of the hospitals don't. But this particular one I'm at, of course, out of all, like, only one of the hospitals that I go to puts it on restricted mode, and it's the hospital where I'm at today. So now I'm gonna work on my door. So glass makes everything look so nice. Now I'm not a huge fan of this kind of glass. I'm talking about like the window kind of glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and first of all add the 2 double doors because I find 2 double doors looks nicer. So that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go to my furniture. I'm gonna go find the doors. I'm gonna do glass just because I really love the glass. So I feel like, well, I don't know. Like, I think the glass doors look nice, but it's also awkward because people can just, like, look into your house. But I think the glass doors really make it look so nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, like I just did. Now I'm gonna take the marble again, and I'm gonna not put it there. I'm gonna put it right here on either side of the door, like this. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna start adding the glass. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh no, werewolves. No, not werewolves. Oh, zombies. I'm gonna get attacked by zombies. I'm gonna make a safe room soon so I don't have to keep running. So that's okay. I'm gonna make the pool safe. Let's put some glass around the pool. Okay, zombies, really, you gotta go. Zombies are annoying. Yeah, also, yeah, if you're watching the live stream, it's delayed. It is not my internet. It is hospital internet, and hospital internet sucks. So, yeah. But I'm gonna finally add my glass. Let's go to the furniture. We're gonna add the big glass windows, like the long ones. Hall window, it's called. Now, you have to choose when you're making this, like, which way do you want your glass? Do you want it like that, or do you want it? I like mine personally more outwards, like this, so then inside you can kind of like stand on it. So I'm gonna go right here on either side, and we'll do three across, so it's like symmetrical. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add more of the marble. I really like this marble look, so I'm going to keep with the marble look for now. Then we're just going to build up the side there. Now, if I wanted to, I could switch colors as well, which I might just start doing just to give it a nice little outline. So what I'm going to do is actually take these color blocks, and I'm thinking, I know this says it's black, but it don't look black to me. It looks like a deep navy, and it makes like this cool, yeah, see how like, just gives it a nice accent or something? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now I could also make a little bit of an overhang here, so I go like this. See how that makes it look nicer? as well, and it gives you like protection from the elements as well if you were sitting outside. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on this side too. So I just want the house to be symmetrical. Yeah, no, not the aliens. Bruh. Shoot you aliens. Legit. And I'm gonna figure out what flooring I want for the inside here. Oh, cool. Doing an indoor swimming pool. See, mine's gonna be, it's gonna like, you can see it from the outside, but it's gonna be protected and it's gonna be an indoor entrance. Oh, that's not what materials. Now, I don't know what I want to do for that. I could do wood. Like a nice wood floor. I might do that actually. I might do a nice wood flooring. I think I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some wood flooring. I was thinking like plank, but plank, I don't know. I don't like the plank that much. It's good for the tree house I was building, but I don't think so much for that. Now this place is gonna need some decorations, as you guys know. You see how ugly it looks, but... Well, I barely hear you. Okay, see that. Oh, okay. Let me turn down the music, actually, then. Wait, then. Just had it. There we go. Okay, I turned down the music. Maybe that will help. So now I'm going to add my wood flooring. I'm going to segment it off again. This top layer right here will be all the wood flooring. To leave your lives like, oh, yeah. It's the hospital internet. So laggy. Now I can continue with the wood flooring if I really wanted to, which I will probably do. I'm actually going to take off these steps now. I'm going to add more of the tile. And then, if I want to, now I can extend the swimming pool just a little more. There, and now I have the swimming pool will go all the way. And I can add more water. And then we work on making this area protected so like none of the monsters can get into us. Get us from the swimming pool. And we can make an outdoor entrance as well if we want into our swimming pool, or we don't have to. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the glass. All windows. I'm going to have to leave those areas open. So they go like, you have to leave these spots open to build up with the tile block or whatever block you choose. Same with over here. Do the same thing. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here as well. It's just going to be all the way around. And then I can do the same thing over here if I want to, but I don't have to. Next, I'm going to go grab, I could do glass or I could do tile. I prefer to do the tile, but you could do whatever you wanted. These ninjas won't leave me alone. I need to make a safe room. I want to go ahead and do that right now, actually. I'm gonna make a little safe room. This can be like a little office, or it could be a workout room. It can be whatever you choose, because it's really too small to be a bedroom. Go ahead and do that. That way now I'll have a safe room. It's not gonna be anything big or fancy, as you can see. Like I said, you want higher ceilings if you can. The higher the ceiling, that high better it looks personally. And then when you're jumping, this might be a little low for the ground level. I don't really care. Kind of want to make it a little bit larger because there would be more spaces feeling. So I might just go ahead and add a second layer up here. I'm gonna probably continue with this black on top. So I want to go a little bit higher. But what I might do, I really like this black, but I don't know if I want two layers. See, a lot of this is just like trial and error. You have to decide like what you think looks good. But I really do recommend high ceilings because you will really enjoy the high ceilings in the end because it gives it not only a more spacious feel, but like when you're jumping, it's not so awkward. Because look, okay, if I was to put my ceiling light here, for instance, look at how awkward that is, like when you're trying to jump. Versus over here, like you can jump just fine. Even there, it's a little bit low. See how I can jump up pretty well? I could go a little bit higher, but I think that's going to be good for now. So I'm going to make that for the lower level. Because I will add a second floor. I really like this black. Now, when you do make a second floor, you also have to figure out where you want to put steps or ramp, or if you're going to do a ladder instead. Um, because where you put things really matters. And especially like with this, like, can you see how I have a black? You're gonna want to add another layer. Like, you're gonna have like choose a color for your roof for the first floor. So like mine is black for the first floor, and then on top of it, you're gonna want to build next. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm gonna go ahead. I removed some blocks, as you probably noticed right here. So then go ahead and extend the wood. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the pool windows here. And then we're gonna leave this area open right there. I'm gonna just extend it, I think, just a little bit more, like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the stairs to get into the pool. There you go. Now you almost have a pool. Yeah. Keep recently deleting. Oh no, skeleton in my pool. No, get away, Bob. Bad Bob. Bad skeleton boyfriend. Our pool is almost made, and I can close it off, and then it will be a safe kind of room. I'm gonna go ahead and add more of the tile. I'm going to close this room off. And then I can also, with this room, if I want to, I can do like a glass ceiling. Or I could totally close it off and build on top and make another room. But I think I'm going to make it more like a skylight. Now, if I wanted to, I could add some doors right here, which I might do. I haven't decided, but I might just leave it open. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the skylights. Now for that, we can just use regular glass. I can also do a little design on top if I want to. Like, segment it off, like 1, 2. Like this one is 1, 2, 1, 2. But then that one wouldn't have 2, so that would look kind of weird. You could go like that though. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, no. Wait, 1, 2. There you go. Like that. It's all about spacing too. The better that you make things spaced properly, it will look. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some glass on top. And then I should be pretty protected now. You see, this is what it looks like from the inside when you're in the pool. You can kind of see the glass on top reflecting. Look, there's a werewolf on top of the glass. They're so stupid. How did that turn red? Oh, I must have accidentally colored it. I'm gonna add just a normal. Now, I could change the color of these as well if I wanted to, which I think I might, just to give it like an accent color. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete those. And then I'm going to add the black. See how much nicer that just gives it a little accent flair? It makes it look nicer. Which I might go ahead and just do that all the way around. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete all these bricks right here. So it can have that little accent flair. Now, also, if you wanted your house to be a certain color or material, and then you wanted blocks, your indoor wall blocks to look different, what you can do actually is you would start with your basic house wall, like out here, like see how that is, and then you make sure you account for extra space, because then you would just put like this on top, so then the people wouldn't see you won't see the outside house coloring. So you would go like that. But I don't think I'm gonna do that because I kind of like the outside white walls. So, but that's an option, which I might do that on the second floor just so you can see it better. So let's continue on. This is going to be the backyard, or as we know already. And this is going to be some type of little room. I haven't decided what kind of room yet. But that is our pool. But you see how the pool is so low, the ceiling there? But that's going to be on the outside. So let's go ahead and add, I think we're just going to do a not black door, but a brown door. Just make it real basic. You could make it a double door. I don't know why, but I think I'll just do that. And tile, not tile. Well, I guess I was using tile. Oh, I guess I did use tile. Okay. I thought I was using marble. Yeah, it looked like I was using tile, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I want that to be marble. I'm gonna delete these, and I wanted them to be marble actually. Then I have a room almost made, and then I can add whatever I want into this. Maybe I'll just make this into just a little office, I'm thinking. It'd just be something simple and nice. So that it has a little accent color. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and make this into a little office. But you see the height clearance is not very good. I mean, it's okay. It's not good. It's not great. So I'm going to try to build that up just a little bit more. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the black on top for my ceiling. And then I will now officially have one safe room. We're going to make this into a little study. I know it's very small and does not look very exciting. We are going to make this look nice in a second. This room is just so tiny looking that it doesn't look like there's much to it. So how do you make a little room look nice? That is what I'm going to show you how to do in just a second here. Build materials, marble. So we obviously have this big window, which makes everything look so much nicer. Having a big window really helps brighten up a room in general. So what we're going to do Because we're gonna look for something that we can use as a desk. We could use a long table. We also have the option of a TV stand, which actually makes a really good you can even do a little school desk, but that's so boring. So what I'm thinking is you could either use like a kitchen cabinet, which also looks really nice. Which I might go ahead with the kitchen cabinet look. So let's go ahead and find the kitchen cabinet, whatever it is. The counter. And I could put it right in front of the window if I wanted to, just so you have more. Or we could put it back here by the door. This is a little bit bigger than what this room can really handle very, to be honest. So not the best option. Let's try something maybe that might be a little small. Let's try this one. More blood?
More blood for you.
Exciting. Uh, okay, I am back, and now we are going to decorate this little office. So I figured, it's nice to have your little study area by a window. And then I added a book. And then I think on the other side, I don't know if it will fit, but if it will, I'm going to add a little lamp. It might be under decor. Yeah, it is. See, doesn't that look nice? Even though it is a small room, you can make a small room look really nice. And if we wanted to, we could also add more windows here just to make it more open and nice feeling. But we could also just leave it closed as well and put some pictures up on the wall or something. So this is just a little study room. That's all it is. I can also add a light here to brighten up the room as well, but I don't need to. We could add a whiteboard. That would be kind of nice. Let's add one of these air comms things, air conditioners or whatever it is. I think it just makes the room look nicer for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it does. See, the problem with this is I don't like how it's not. You see how you have space on either side? I don't like that. I like things to be more centered. We can put it up over the doors there. And then you got like some air conditioning. I'm making a disaster. What's a disaster? I'm gonna go ahead and add. See, a fish tank would be nice and you illustrate, and we need some bookshelves, guys. Yeah, see, the door is kind of in the way there. Oop, that did not work, right? See, that could work like that. We could also add something else. Put bookshelves right here as well if we wanted to. See, now that looks like a little nice little study. It's really plain and boring. I don't know. It's not working as good as I thought it would. It's just a small room. Well, I'm gonna add the um oh, we need a clock. Add a clock up there. But is the clock facing the wrong way? It was. Add a clock up here. And then we're gonna add the whiteboard like right here. Whiteboard. Maybe it is under decor. That was under furniture though. There it is. It is under furniture. Oh, that whiteboard is huge, guys. It's bigger than I thought it was. So that may not work. No, okay, the whiteboard's not gonna work because it's huge. So I guess this room is gonna be done. The one other thing we can do is we have this bookcase. What we should do is we go to the outside stuff and then we can put like flower pots on top. Like, let's add some. Well, it doesn't fit the best. Or we could try going back to furniture under decor, I think it is, and put a fish tank on top. Yeah, there we go. Fishies. I don't know. It's not the most expressive study area, but it's just a little study room. That's all it is. So let's get out of that area. And we're gonna add a little fireplace too. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a fireplace. So I'm gonna go ahead and more blocks. I'm gonna make this all. We're gonna do some stairs here, and they're gonna be the wood. Nope, not like that. And just go back to wood. And then we can just go. Yeah, we'll just leave that as is. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. I'm getting confused with what I was doing. Yeah, that's what I was doing. It's this. There we go. Yes, there we go. Now I got it. I just make it another lower area. I think I just added a bunch of blocks I didn't need. How much money do I have? I have 23,760. I can go ahead and spare this pot. That pot isn't needed now. And we're gonna put the marble in there. Oh, see, I did have more room here. I could have extended out if I wanted to. So actually, I could go back in and I could change the wall color if I wanted to, which I might go ahead and do that. Now, what I could do is I could add a little fireplace right here, make like a little living area. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do stone. I like stone for you could do stone or you could do brick for a fireplace. I'm gonna go ahead and do stone. And then I'm gonna go to the outside here. There's fire. Oop. I'm gonna add 3 of these. And then I'm gonna build more. And then I'm gonna add a window in front of this box. DECOR. Whoa. Need windows. And then you're gonna rotate it and go like that. And you got a little fireplace. And then if I really wanted to, what I might do with this backyard is just move a little bit of the backyard so we can have a little bit of a sitting area right here. So we're going to delete part of the backyard. Then I'm going to go ahead and add more of the wood. Just enough to have the backyard. And I think that should be enough to make just a little sitting area now. So with this, I'm actually going to now delete some more blocks here because I'm going to change out the material to carpet. So I'm going to put down basically like a rug. And then I can change the color of this because I bought the color thing. So I don't know. Do I want to leave it blue or do I want to change it to like a different color? Or we could change it to a different shade of blue. Oh, yeah, that's kind of nice. Let's change it to this shade of blue instead. Oh, guys, or even something. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking of a light color like that. And I could also add window here. Be so nice. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add a window right there. A big kind of window. Then I'm gonna add oh. Actually gonna have it go up higher. I'm gonna have it be a big window. Look at that. I want marble. Marble. See, in this one we'll have a high. See how this is? This is what I said about the high. See how much nicer and spacious it looks when you have a high window? I'm gonna do the, all stone. Just straight up. Just the stone. For the fireplace, I'm just gonna go straight up with the stone. Now, if I really wanted to, I could put like a little shelf into the fireplace, which I might actually do, just because it would make it look nicer. We could add like a little shelf there, maybe, I don't know, or maybe not. Or I could just keep the fireplace down lower, and then, yeah, if I keep the fireplace down lower, then you could add something up there if you really wanted to. But let's now get the couches in. Couches. So you could have a couch right there, and then you could have a couch there. Yeah, oh, actually, no, let me move that over. Yeah, like that. And then we can add decor, like, oh, these things are so cute. Like that, like, yes. And then if I wanted to, I could add some little chairs over here as well, which will maybe maybe put another couch, maybe even. Or I could do beanbag chairs, guys. Oh man, we can make it fancy. Like go like this. See, it's not quite even, so that's the only thing. See if I can just put them on top of each other. Come on, well, let me put another one right here because then it will look really nice. So I definitely recommend lights. You just have to figure out how to put your lights on. I really want to get a light right here though, and it's not letting me because it would make it look so much nicer. Let me try just deleting that one and then putting the base down. There. Oh, that didn't work. No, it's not letting me. It keeps just putting it out front. Oh no! Zombie! Okay, so now I'm gonna you already know this is gonna be the backyard. So we're gonna add like a big back door here. Now I haven't decided, do we want a little deck? Maybe we should just put a deck on it. I don't know. Do I want a little deck? I think a little deck would make it look nice. It's hard to decide. I don't know. I might add a little deck. I don't know. I'm gonna add another couch though, I think. Now see, this only fits 2 windows, so if you were gonna do this, you would need to do a set of like, you need 4 windows. Because it just looks kind of weird. So I might just go ahead and try it. Okay, then there we go. And then I can put furniture, tall window. When you rotate it. Okay, and then I can do like 2 layers of these tall buttons like that, and then behind the couch, and then you'll have the upper window showing, but that's okay. If I wanted to, instead, what I can do is I can also delete these and do this instead, and I'll show you in just a second. I would put the marble. So you put marble right here. I'm gonna go outside the house. Let's do it. And then I would go back inside, and then I would add like these kind of window like this. See? And don't let it look like really good. Nice. I'll move this couch actually out of the way and lower the curtains. See? And it still looks nice and spacious. So you have other options with windows. There's tons of different ways you can do things. And then I'm gonna go back to couch. And now with the couches, you do have options with the couch. You can actually merge the couches together as well. See? Because that's cool as well. We might actually do that. Might actually end up deleting a little bit of this. And let's merge a couch. Well, I guess it's not gonna work very well. We're gonna merge it on this way. We're gonna merge it. So let's get the couch. Okay. So I was gonna merge the couch, I think is where I left off. So grab the couch. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one. Yeah. See, now we got a much merged couch, which looks really cool. Now I can't decide. Maybe I'll delete this couch. Or maybe I should add some just like sofa chairs. I don't know. What you guys are thinking? I just kind of build up from here, and then I can start making the outside. But I want to show you guys how to make the second floor, because I think this is going to be kind of self-explanatory. You're going to add a door, you're going to add steps, you know. Well, actually, no, you don't even need steps. You're just going to walk right out. All you need to do is add a door. You guys already know how to do that, so I don't feel like I need to explain that. We're gonna obviously fix up the decor here because that looks weird. Same thing here, we don't really need these anymore. And you can change that into grass, and you can make the grass double layered. I'll show you guys what I mean by double layer here. Um, because if you make it like, okay, so you're gonna have a layer of grass. We already know there's gonna be a whole layer of grass down here. So just start with like one layer of grass. Now, if you have all this, it's just a whole layer of grass. Then if you were to put like a double layer above like windows like this, it looks like you have a bush. And it looks like really nice when you do it that way. So I'm going to leave it as like a bush. So I'm going to quick just kind of put down the grass so you guys can kind of see. But this is all going to be single layer grass. And then if I want, then I just add a second layer to certain areas as an accent to make it look like it has a bush. And then we can work on making a second stair, like a next level up, like a little staircase to the next level. You guys could use a ladder if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to use a ladder because I want this to look more like a home. So I'm going to use actual stairs. So I will show you how to make a staircase. And then I'll probably just end this stream, and then I'll give you a house update some other time. I don't know why they say that's black. It looks like navy blue on my end. I don't know about you guys. Does it look black or navy blue? Because it looks black from my end. I'm gonna change that just so it has that little accent. Because I like that little accent. Then I was kind of thinking, we could put like a little wood paneling there. If you guys know me, you know my thoughts on wood paneling. Not a huge fan of it. But it is coming back in style, actually. I'm just gonna add a little wood paneling there. And then I'm gonna add more of the marble. Or get the wood paneling right there. I'm gonna keep it with the theme of my house there. Go like that, and then add the black. Yes, like that. Looks nice. And then you still do have a little bit of that wood paneling. Which I am tempted. I don't know. I'm tempted to add wood paneling to this room. I don't know why. Okay, so if I was to do it, I'm gonna go from the behind and do like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and change it to wood actually. I don't know why. But something's telling me just to do wood because I think the wood is actually going to look really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and add wood instead. I don't know, should I do window here, guys? Could also add a window here too, which would make it look real nice as well. But I could also just keep it probably like wood here. That actually looks really, yeah. See, guys, I don't like wood paneling, but sometimes wood paneling just makes it look so nice. It gives a cozy feel. So I'm definitely gonna do some wood paneling here for this room. It's gonna be like a wooden room. And then I'm gonna get back to the marble in just a second here, which I think I'm high up enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the marble again. Now, like guys told you guys before, when it comes to if you want the inside of your walls to look different from the outside of your walls, just make sure you keep that in mind for measurements when before building. Because see, I can make my outside of my house because it looks weird with the wood on the outside of the house, but it looks good on the inside. So then I'll just build on the outside of the house a different material. It just makes it look nicer like that. And then I can go ahead and delete that. I will probably put a bushes here as well. Even though they're not necessary, I think the bushes would look nice as a little outline. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more grass. And then I'm gonna start making like a staircase to the second floor just so you guys can see. And then I'm just gonna end this live stream today. So we just want grass all around. I'm just gonna go in and delete some things that don't need. Ah, you can see some of the grass is kind of high and it's not supposed to be that way. It's missing the holes. There. And then just go ahead and delete the grasses that I don't need. Now I can also add a fence along here to make it nice as well. Which I might just go ahead, go ahead and add the fence, which is going to be an outside item. And there are two different types of fences. I'm going to use the white one. There's the brown fence, and then there's the white fence. I unfortunately love the white fence. I'm going to use the whites. And I'm just going to like outline it all with the white fence. Yeah. It's annoying when it does that. Ah, still saying no to that piece. Dang it. Try it again. Ah, nope. Yeah, sometimes it just won't take it. So I'm just gonna have to leave those empty, I guess, which kind of sucks. I don't want to have to leave those empty. Okay. And then we're gonna just make go to the outside. We're gonna make it a nice glass door as well. And I'm going to get some glass. I'm gonna put the glass doors down first. Glass. Where's the glass door? Now I can't decide if I want to do this marble style or wood. I'm thinking marble though. Yeah, I want to do marble. And then I can double up that as well. If I don't want that wood showing, you know? So just go like that. And then yeah. Then I just finish that off with that. Yes. Now to make this look nicer, again, I can add windows to the top of this area right here, which I might go ahead and just do because I think it would look nicer. I'm gonna go outside though, real quick. I want to see that. Okay, no, we're gonna leave that as is actually. I'm gonna build. I don't know if I want windows up here or not, or just windows maybe right here only. I'm just gonna put windows right there only. I'm gonna take now with the windows. You can decide if you want two small windows or just one long window. I don't know if I want what I want, to be honest. Or maybe just no window. No windows are an option as well. Maybe I'll just do that. And then I'll add my more marble with that. Yeah, I think I do like the bigger the other window up there just because it gives it more. So then you guys have now we have like just like this entry level place right here. You enter. Now I could do something here if I want. I could add like a little rug to the house or whatever. Like, put your feet here kind of thing. We get like that little desk study area you see. We could make a little room here if we really wanted to. But what I'm gonna do is I was thinking maybe just putting a little locker room right here or something. Maybe just a couple of lockers would be good. We can go to the gym. We could put a little gym right here. Like add a treadmill. Like, yeah. See?